So I've been thinking for a while about how to start this video. It's really gonna be very interesting. It's all about life as a whole, like life, yeah. And practically, it's where life has led me to and where it's actually taking me to. Be very careful with the way I see what I'm gonna say and where it leads to. Actually, firstly, I don't advise anybody to do what I do. I advise everybody to do what's right for them, to choose what's best for them, and to choose what uniquely and to do what uniquely applies to them. Um, to start, my life has been a very difficult one. I've had a very hard life. Many people don't know that about me. I've had a very hard life, and I don't really. I'm not complaining. I'm just explaining. Actually, I'm not complaining. I've had a very hard life, and it's taught me a lot of things. Very proud of myself for going through life and being at this point. The reason I'm making this video is because this is a point where I'm either all in or I'm out. I know that it's somehow sometimes it's so much pressure, it's so much on my mind, but I know it's either I'm all in now or I'm out. Like that's it. This is it. It's either it or it isn't. And principally at the moment, I'm still at the very basis. Nobody's employed. I'm the only one. Have very little capital, and my business. I have my principal business, which is my marketing company, which is my social media, which is the social media as a whole. That's just what I have at the moment. But I'll say I've been on it for 3 years and he hasn't given any revenue. Like I've been on it for 2 years. I've been active on it for the past 1 year. I've been very consistent and very active. But I'll say till now I haven't gotten any results. Till now I'm speaking it. But yeah, ending 2023, I've been on this. I'm 19 years old. I've been on this since I was 16. I started with online jobs and I was learning and everything, and I was going through everything, and I went through 16. After I wasn't in college anymore, after I was in university, I went through 17, 18, now I'm 19. It's actually practically almost 4 years. I've been on this for like 3 years because I'll say I started with online jobs. I saw that was in the way. I made so much research, and I fell on social media and understood social media was the way. Actually, it could be actually. So I globally social media, but it's all about social media as a whole. So I'm on social media, but till now, no results. But at least I have a goal. And so really, so far as I have bread to eat, so as I have food to eat, and I could eat every day, I'll keep going. I'm going straight on. I know someday, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, someday will surely be fruitful. So my life hasn't been an easy one. This is surely the first video. My life hasn't been an easy one. I wouldn't say much. I had my A levels at a very young age. Not practically that young. It's even getting younger. At the time I had my A's, I think I was one of the youngest because I had it. I've skipped two classes in my life. Not being the smartest, in fact not being the wisest, but being actually one of the smartest because I didn't. This is truthful. I don't like school that much in the first place. Not that much. This is truthful. I don't like school that much in the first place. But the main reason, it's actually because I consider freedom a very vital resource in our life. It's very useful. It helps us to be creative as humans, and that's what we are supposed to be. So that's what I do. So I wanted to be creative. So I wanted freedom. I went to university after the age of I think I had my A levels at 15. That was roughly, I was getting to 16 that year, and I had my A levels. So at 16, I had my A levels actually. I went to university, I was doing computer science. And it was actually tough, not that tough to be real. It wasn't that tough but I wasn't very consistent. I wasn't going to school every day because I had to go every day, and that's never what I expected when I was writing. When I was writing my A levels, I really expected that university to be a place where it could allow me to express myself somehow. Like, let me just, I didn't know. I'll say, I didn't know what express myself really meant. I didn't know that, but I thought university would permit me to express myself, and I found out it didn't. It doesn't. And that's a constraint with university. The only thing I have for university. University I went to, in fact, the university I went to was, it tried to eliminate my creativity in somehow. Like, I was going to school every day, Monday to Saturday, on most weeks, and some weeks was Monday to Friday. Most weeks, no holidays. I mean public holidays. No holidays at times, because some were having 2 weeks holidays, we'll have just one. So many constraints, and after that year I decided I'm quitting. I quit. And it wasn't only my decision. My dad told me, no, you have a gap year. Yeah, so I roughly had a gap year, but that was roughly the end of it, because I had a gap year. I went into real estate. My dad is a real estate guy, a real estate man, and I learned a lot also. By the way, I learned a lot. But by the way, at that age, I was 17, and I was really concentrated on what can the online space bring to me. I can't just have a phone. I can't just be digitalized. I can't just be virtualized. How can I, like, what's the resource? What do I need? How can I make something out of it? I always told myself, I can't just be online and not making money. Like, then how will I be making money offline? And for me, I didn't want to use the offline method yet. I thought I was still too young. In fact, I knew I was still too young. Very small guy, roughly 1.6. Very funny. 1.6 meters. Very small guy. At the moment, even still, I'm not that big. And the offline space is like, the online space is a lot fruitful. It seems like so many people can do it, have done it actually. It's a lot more inspiring. Offline space, it doesn't tell you much. The online space tells you so much, and I was like, okay, what can the online space tell me this time? What, like how can I, like, inspire me? And I got inspired by the online space. I'll tell you everything, practically almost everything. I just recently started reading books. I think I've read like 2 books, or 2 or 3 actually. I started reading books because I didn't like reading that much, but now I know the essence of reading, so I try to incorporate reading. And I'm not reading because now I want to read 100 books a year, I want to read 50. No, I'm reading because I want to understand, I want to practice everything. Like, I'm reading consciously, reading with a goal in mind, and I'm reading to achieve. So I don't just read. I read because of a precise goal. I read for that reason. So when I started, I started going online and searching. I will tell you a lot of what I learned was from YouTube. And yeah, Google as a whole, Google is a very good search engine, very powerful search engine. So with the search engine, as YouTube being a search engine so as well, and being very resourceful. Many people have a video which I actually do. I know the thought process that go through before anybody creates a video. So many of the videos are supposed to be very true that at that time many of the videos were extremely useless. Many of the videos were telling you about survey sites which don't pay in Africa, don't pay in Cameroon, don't do this, you can't have a PayPal in Cameroon legally, all kind of complaints, all kind of constraints. And that was the problem. So when I learned about surveys, I wasted months and months and months in surveys. I wasted months and months and months in surveys. I'll tell you, by the time I actually left surveys, like, I wasn't doing it anymore. I was thinking of doing freelancing. I was already about getting to 18. Actually, yeah, I think I was getting to 17. Yeah, the whole 17, something like that. Yeah, it took me a very long time to do, and wasted almost potentially all of my time. And I left service and about video editing. I learned about YouTube and about blogging. I learned about all of that. And I was like, okay, affiliate marketing, all of that. I was like, okay, copywriting. Yeah, I'm done. Okay, this is what I'm going to. How do I make money out of it? Freelancing. I tried freelancing, but I wasn't the age. I think I wasn't 18 yet. But I actually did my account later on, but I wasn't 18 yet, so I couldn't do things. Also, everything has always tried to pin me down. Being in Cameroon, not being the age. So it's basically against all odds, and I don't find it that hard to do things against all odds. Very funny enough, I don't find it that hard. I wrote my A levels when I was 15. That passed. I don't find it that hard. It's not that hard to do it against all odds. So basically that's it. And I'll continue. So at 18, I actually started as I was like, okay, what's the goal? How can I make serious money? How can and basically, really, honestly, my ethos, my ethos is to do things legally. Like I've done the illegal part. Like I've not really done it. I've dipped my toes into the illegal part once. That's a lot. That's being a very young guy, being a 14-year-old. From 5, that's the GCSE guy who tried. I was like, make money as a teen and everything. I tried it. I was like, this doesn't really inspire me. It doesn't inspire me, really. It doesn't inspire me. I pray I never have to do with that again. So I'm saying this to very honestly, straight from my heart. So I've tried the illegal part once. I've dipped my toes. I haven't tried it even. I haven't really tried it. So I've dipped my toes and I'm not really interested by it. So I try as much as I can to do it very legally, to consistently do it the right way. I'm ready to work. I'm ready to work. I just wanted to go to a side story, but I'm ready to work so fast I can do it legally, and so fast I can really make money out of it, and I can make a living. Actually, not money. I can make a living out of it. I can have some bread the night before I go to bed. That's the main essence of life. So a lot about YouTube, blogging, video editing, all of that. It's like, okay, I know what to do. This I'm going to do this. I needed a new PC. I actually now have a very nice PC, but I need like not really that nice, but it's better. But I needed a good PC. My mom had to buy me a new PC. She did. I also had a MacBook. And the funniest thing about school is that when I was going to school, I didn't have a computer. I'll tell you, I ended my computer science year without having a computer. At the end of the year, I finally had a MacBook, but that was the end of the year, and that was the end of it. So I had a break here, and the computer now was used for other stuff. Roughly, that's what I wanted to say. That's the whole context. So I had MacBook. From MacBook, I left and went to a better computer, which was still gaming, because in Cameroon, the best other computer you can ever use, the best you can find. One of the best computers you can ever have is a gaming computer. I had a gaming computer for quite a while. From the gaming I left and took another gaming. That's the one I have right now. I'm looking at it straight now. So another gaming really expensive. But practically, I would say it's really expensive. I wouldn't give a story about it because there's a real story about it. So maybe another video we'll talk about it. But it's expensive actually. So I needed a computer. I was like, how do I do it? How do I come about this or this? I tried my best, and I was like, no, I needed a computer. So she bought me the first computer, basically the computer I used before this one. I needed it for quite a while, but I needed a better computer, and I couldn't step up because I thought I'm going to make it, and I wouldn't need more from her. This is all I need, and she gave me, and I've always been a guy that fulfills to a promise. If I say I'm going to do it, I'm seriously and honestly going to do it. So not being able to do it for me was a big problem. I was like, I can't step out. So I found a way, and I want to say I found a way that it took some time. Like if I'm talking, I found a way that 6 months in, I would say roughly 3 months to 12 months in, I found a way, and I took that one. I took the one I have right now. And I took the one I have right now. I'll actually tell you, I needed more money. And I will see that context. The context I'll come up to in the next video. But I had needed more money to actually make this one very powerful. I increased the RAM, 8 GB RAM. I don't know if you're interested about it. I added a terabyte of hard disk by space, and I started learning video editing, writing articles, translating, transcribing. I tried transcribing once. In fact, I left transcribing long ago. I tried it once and just forget about it. So, long story short, here we are today. Not a single dime have I earned. I don't even have a bank account yet. I don't know I'm going to receive PayPal payments yet. I don't know I'm going to receive Stripe payments yet. I'm still trying to figure out that that's life. That's the entrepreneurial journey we are on, like, actually. So at the moment I'm on a social media marketing company, and that's the marketing company. It's not basically social media. It has a concept of marketing as a whole, but social media is a domain. In fact, the main domain is social media. Then, as the world is growing, we're going to see about it. But the main domain is social media, and inside has subdomains and every other thing. Inside the social media has other departments and everything. So everything is almost practically structured out very well, and that's basically it. So at the moment, I know I'm not returning to school any sooner. If I have to do that, will be next year, maybe, if things don't work out at the end. And the reason I'm doing this video is because I posted this on my page, which will be linked below. I said it on my page. I was like, and it comes from please listen to this carefully and use it wisely. It comes from a lot of experience, comes from personal experience, comes from lots of inspiration and everything. The reason I don't have a plan B is because if I have a plan B, that's an excuse for me to lay on, for me not to execute on my plan A. And that's the code and everything, like encode everything. But that was the reason. But basically, that's it. And I don't know if you need to replay it, do replay it. But basically, what I'm trying to say is there's no plan B yet. I'm not preparing to give up anytime soon. I'm moving till so far as I still have legs, I'm gonna move. If my legs disappeared, if my legs got blown off, I don't have legs anymore. Maybe I could still creep. Maybe I could still go like so fast. I can still move. I will move because I have just that plan. But I think having just a plan is a well-structured plan is very. I don't really advise that. I really see how hard it's turning out on my mental health. I don't really advise it to anybody, but that's basically it. I have just one plan. It doesn't work out, maybe I'll go back to school. Maybe if it works out, the future is bright. Yeah, that's what I can say. So I will surely make another video tomorrow. I'm very happy to know that 1 or 2 people are watching, and I would really like to know who you are. I would really like to have people that are like-minded. We have the same way of thinking, the same ethos to life, the same rules, the same prerogatives, we are almost identical, maybe going through the same phase, maybe better than me, maybe worse than me, like so fast you can categorize yourself as being somehow related to me. I would really like to know if you're among the team. Just subscribe, just hit the like button, please. That's hitting like. Basically, you like the video. I know the video quality is trash, but you like the video, and making people to know that it makes people to know about the channel and everything. It's just a very fun thing about the algorithm. I don't want to waste your time, so you do that, and practically that's it. You comment. I think I'll leave my email if I haven't done that yet. I have a lot of work. If I haven't done that yet, please just comment. If you really need us to chat, tell me. If you need anything, just tell me. If you have any requests, just tell me. Leave it in the comment section. I'll surely reply. I get the few views. In fact, I practically the one watching my videos and watching it again. that's a cheat code. I watch my videos 3 times, so that's a cheat code. You could do it as well. And that's basically it. I'm on the internet now, so all I can say is it's only plan A. It's only plan A.